on, we're getting together, making it happen. WRBN, Warner Robins. And the beat goes on.
Sorry, Kitty Cat, they didn't have the damn duck call on this one. Or whatever that is. What do you call it? The kazoo on it. Watch it. That's awesome, though. I just still like these things.
I do too.
But it's, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I always just want to hit somebody with them.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. It makes you feel better.
Like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah. You're right. We're blowing on our celebratory. What are these things called?
Flan Swizzles.
There's flans whistles, and we're doing that. Why, Danny?
Because this is our year anniversary of bringing you the WRBN podcast. I don't know.
1 year anniversary, baby. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind.
And we're partying it up. And thanks for joining us at WRBN Podcast.
You know what it is.
1 year later. Who would have thought?
Yeah. It's almost like that thing when they're on movies, it'll say 1 year later at the bottom.
At the bottom?
No, at the bottom of the screen.
Oh. Oh, okay.
1 year later at the bottom.
Yeah.
That is actually. Holy
1 year
crap.
later,
what
we're
a
at the
song that could be.
There you go. 1 year later, at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, but we're not at the bottom. We're at the top of everybody's
top of the
podcast
pile.
lists.
Top of the pile.
Number
wearing a
one.
smile, flexing our style. All the while, suckers are in exile.
Number one rehab podcast for 1 year straight now.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking it out.
No doubt. And it's been fun, my brother.
It has been fun.
It has been.
We've learned a lot.
Oh.
I've learned so much about you.
Well, you know.
Well, you know. Hey. The whole I don't like, people tucking in their jeans in their boot. We learned we don't like that. If nothing else.
I have no problem with it.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
I've been thinking about this since, and it's really bothered me.
Okay.
So I got to thinking, if them guys are wearing them boots and they have to squat all day, like working on something low, like your heater or your pipes or some shit like that, and their jeans rise up and they're wearing boots, they might get stuck at the top and they just get up and then be working and just don't do it. But that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Still.
You really thought about that hard.
Dude, I was out in your
thinking about it.
Thinking about that shit.
Huh.
Earlier. That's crazy, ain't it?
That is crazy because
I don't know why.
You're thinking, maybe they're working so hard that they got down. That's what happened to Andy Griffith, I'm sure.
You know, it's weird the other day when I seen, I seen one of my friends and who always has really dope sneakers, but he was at work. So I looked down, just, see what he was he
was popping at work.
Rocking.
Yeah.
And he had on some boots. His damn cuff was over the boot. And it was, and I was like.
It was close?
Huh?
Was it close?
No. It was just the boot was covered, but you could tell it was a boot, and because he was wearing, I was like, guess he definitely, if it's a gang, he's not in it.
You're not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're just not down with boots.
Oh, I don't like boots. No, I don't want no boots. Why would I damn do that?
Why? Well, they're easy to put on. I think that's why people wear them.
They ain't easy to fucking put on.
Yeah, they have, get your.
Not the way I wear my shoes.
Put your boots, pull up your boot
You gotta
straps.
stick your fucking foot in a pipe before you even get in the damn shoe.
What you gotta do is like.
I don't like it. And I don't like I don't like walking in heels like that. Like elevated.
You can make the clomping sound that you've always wanted that's not in the movies anymore.
I could do that in a pair of wingtips.
Oh, do you have wingtips?
I have none. I have. You know what? I have not one dress shoe. You know what I got? Hush puppies. One pair of tan hush puppies.
Really?
Yep, and that's it.
Danny Boone has hush puppies, huh?
Yep, one pair.
Were you after the brand? Were you like, you know what? I gotta have me some hush puppies if I'm going with something. No,
there was a hush puppy outlet in up the road, and I
didn't think they made them anymore.
And this was way back. So back then, Casino was out, and
what's Casino?
It's a movie. And,
okay, I know what the movie is. I didn't know what you're talking about.
And motherfucking Nas was had some videos kind of like that. It was, and I peeped the hush puppies, and I was like, man, that motherfuckers look dope in them hush puppies. I was like, man, I'm gonna give me some motherfucking hush puppies. And when I went to get the hush puppies, I always have to get a little something different. I got a thick-soled hush puppy. Cuz that motherfucker raw, dog. And I love them. I would wear them with jeans right now if I had them. They're very nice shoes to me, the hush puppy.
Tara says she's had some hush puppies.
Nice.
I have never had hush puppies. I wish I did because I love the name hush puppies. And if I had some, I'd be like you and saying it a lot. Yeah, I would wear my hush puppies. I'd wear my hush puppies right now. I really like hush puppies. It's fun to say. It's like salsa.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It is.
It really is.
It really is.
Hush puppies. It's funny too. Hush puppies.
It's almost like pico de gallo.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Pico de gallo.
Cinco de Mayo and pico de gallo.
Hush puppies.
Huh?
Hush puppies.
Hush puppy.
Hush puppy.
Crawdad.
I'm about to hush puppy.
Let's say it crazy.
Hush puppies.
Yeah, anyway.
Are they tan?
Yeah, they're tan. They're dope, too. And I fucking like them.
You say dope about stuff that's not cool, though, too.
Well, that's because...
Like, sometimes I say something and Danny's like, yeah, that's dope. And then rolls his eyes.
How do you know that?
Because
I don't roll my eyes like that.
Yeah.
You be damn saying.
Don't make me go back to the video at some point. I know I've got video you rolling your eyes and saying dope. Yeah, that's dope, Brad. Because at some point we are gonna roll a best of throughout the year. I'm gonna roll that, and it's gonna be really cool. You know what I mean? That whole just the montage video. It's just it's awesome. All the funniness and all that.
I like montages French.
Montage.
Same as
I like saying it.
Same as parade, which is parade. Actually,
well, I'm not that fan of a parade.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be parade. Yeah,
parade.
Because they do the R's like, or maybe it was parade, and some dude in Alabama made. I mean, it's parade. You know who knows?
We're on parade tomorrow.
You never know, but
we don't like parades. Let's just say
they're dumb.
We
they
don't
block
like parades.
Traffic. You're trying to get somewhere. The motherfucking
I got to go shopping. It's usually around the shopping time of year.
children really deserve a weekend off of school, and they got to march in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Give me some candy. I mean,
Yeah, and throw
really?
candy to grown-ups on or other little youngers. But I'd fuck that candy up, boy. I'd be diving on them hoes. You know how they throw the candy and you sit on the curb? Man, kids used to beat the hell out of each other about that damn candy.
It used to be all about it, right?
Won't let a Tootsie
Were you
Roll
down
go.
there fighting for your life for a Tootsie
Little
Roll?
bitty Tootsie Rolls and a butterscotch to get you knocked the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get you
Butters-
knocked the hell
Oh,
out.
dude, come on.
Oh, come
Butterscotch
on.
to get you beat.
I got beat down for a butterscotch and
My
and a
grandmother,
hokey pokey.
Martha F. Alexander, was a legend and is the best. I can't even explain it. I
A
can't.
legend, what for?
I can't tell stories about her because
Yeah.
nobody believes me when I say them.
Yeah.
So I just kind of sit there and think about them in my mind. And if they would have made movies about this woman, she was crazy, and I can't remember why I say that, but
What made her legendary is what I was asking. She's
she was
legendary.
born, she was from the Depression.
Got a good story about her?
Yeah, it's a long
It's a long road.
Real,
It's a
real,
long
real,
road.
real. And I don't,
You don't want to travel it tonight? That's fine. That's fine.
It's a long road.
She's legendary.
She was a mess. But I can't tell where I was headed with it.
I don't. This thing.
Toby.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't make a sound. Sorry.
Mike Hartnett used to say that all the time. Instead of saying it's weird, he goes, "It's really weird." But he'd do it like he was John Travolta or something, and it was really fun. Mike is one of the funniest.
You get him going
funniest.
at the right times. Oh my gosh, he said some of the
He
funniest shit
says-
I've ever heard.
All the things out loud, out of nowhere, that you think he may be thinking about. Like you'll be sitting there high as hell or whatever you are, and Mike's working on something, flipping some levels, doing it, got his headphones on, doing his thing, and he'll play it, and then all of a sudden he'll just say something like, "Somebody's got to fly this spaceship." And you're just like, I knew it. I knew it.
Fucking love him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I love that
This
guy.
dude is that dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, he's the best. He's the best.
Oh yeah.
He's got a new project he's trying to put together. If anybody wants to fuck with him,
Get on it.
I heard it's dope. So get biz.
Reminds me of a story that it happened in Nashville, Tennessee. It was you guys were on tour and we went to a rehab show. And it was after the show and we were hanging out on the bus. I want to think, was the bus can't think of where the bus was when we started this party. I think it was at the venue. Okay? Am I right?
Were we
Tara?
in Nashville?
Yeah, it was in Nashville. You guys had a gig
Where
in
we
Nashville.
were we were touring?
I want to say it was at the Murfreesboro show.
Oh,
Okay, it was the Murfreesboro
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Nashville, but yeah.
Okay, Murfreesboro
I think
show.
that's where you're
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm referring to.
Oh,
Okay.
We're going there.
Yeah, we're going
Is
there.
that the night lights went out and shit? Or?
The night the lights went out in Georgia. No, it's not. That was a different night. That was in Clarksville, but we'll revisit that.
Yeah,
this story is about when me and Danny kind of became close. So we're in
That
Nashville.
little, yeah.
We're at Murfreesboro is where you guys play.
Terrible sound.
And after the show, we're on the bus partying, and I distinctly remember because I'm sitting there talking to Chris Crisis, and he was, you know how the bus is kind of crowded, you know, it's just a long kind of hallway if you're standing up, you know what I mean? So he's standing there talking to me, and I'm talking to him, and I forget, I don't know what we were talking about. It's typical, you know, you got to love Chris Crisis if you guys ever met him.
For sure.
Great guy. He was telling me a story, I'm sure. He's got great stories. And he's like, this guy, he all of a sudden he bumped forward to me. He's like, you know, Crisis, man. He looked at me. He's like, and he kept on going, and then bumped again. Somebody's bumping him from behind. And
I know who that was bumping.
Crisis, man, he looks back. He's like, I'm about to fuck
Knock
this
motherfucker
man. I'm about
out.
to. You know how Crisis is.
Yeah.
He's the greatest guy, coolest, most mellow guy in the world. But you don't want to push him. You don't want to push him.
And somebody probably turned around and said, "Hey yo, hey pal, ease up with a bumping." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He goes, "How about this?" And then he probably went, "How about this? How about it's time for you to go? Come on, yeah, you ready to go? You know what I mean? Some shit like that. He'll put
No
yeah, you ready to
problem.
go. Come on,
No problem
Yeah.
escorting you
and then,
off.
Yeah, because the dude was like, yeah, dude.
But this night, this night,
Did he whoop him?
So no, that didn't happen. So somehow we all batten down and we make it to the hotel. It was a hotel. Went to a hotel. Okay,
I know.
Made it to a hotel, and I think the hotel was in Murfreesboro. Also, that's what I remember. And I can't remember who I was talking to. I want to say maybe I was talking to Mike. I guess I was still talking to Christ. Me and Christ was hanging out, and then so I guess we can go ahead and take the name out if we want to, but was there, and it was brother.
That's what I meant.
Okay. So
trying-
that's who it was. And so it was brother who kept on bumping Crisis, and he's like, what the fuck is up with
I
this
know,
guy,
what the
man?
fuck?
What the hell? And I didn't talk to him, you know what I mean? I didn't talk to him, but I'm guessing that he was really drunk. I can't remember.
Of course he was, and he smoked weed, and he had never done that.
Okay, so
and Crisis has spot, and so you know you got this. You know,
yeah, so we get to the hotel.
so much look like he's from Sweden or something.
We get to the hotel, and it's time for them to get off the bus. It's time for and her brother to get off the bus.
It was cool,
Oh yeah, fine.
but she was hammered.
So the doors open up, and she steps off, and boom, right into the
Right.
pavement. Right into the pavement.
Yeah.
And so Tara jumps off, right? Am I telling this right?
Yeah.
Tara jumps
something
off.
happens. Something like that.
Yeah. And then her brother gets off also. And then Mike gets off. Okay. And then so they're down there.
I don't know if Mike. I don't remember.
So they're down there. They're down there talking, and Tara and Mike are like, this guy's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh man, I'm freaking out." And Mike's like, "All right, man, it's cool. Well, what did you take? You know what I mean? What is it?" And the dude's like, "Weed."
Yeah.
And so
I remember he was like he went
man,
fucking coma on him.
coma. I guess he'd had too much to drink.
And for
obviously.
Mike to be having to deal with anything, it's just
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, Mike's out there dealing with it. Okay, and
Hey man, I mean, like I can't even picture him.
what is
But
it?
he has-
What is it, man? What? Okay, what? I'm sorry. Hey, man, what is it? What are you on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like,
He has
Mike,
them-
come on, man. He's like, come on.
He has
I think at that point,
soldiered me home.
Yeah, Mike-
back to his apartment what, like where I was, and he was just like, "What the fuck? How much you drink?" I said, "I don't know. What the fuck kind of weed was that?" And then I was like, and here and
Mike was done with the situation. Mike was like, okay, whatever. And then so what happened was, then you're like, hey man, I'll go, and I'll help them get to their room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Danny, that's cool. Cause I was thinking, okay, because Tara was going to go too. So I'm like, okay, Danny, you're going to go too. That's cool with me.
Right.
You'll go. And she'll go. That y'all take care of them, get them in the room.
She'll get her in the room.
Yeah, whatever.
But once they were in the room, I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. As far as that, if it's gonna help her get her dressed and get to bed or whatever. So I didn't feel like I could be cool in the room. Like it was there. She's just trying to get to bed, and so I dip off, go back to the thing, and boy, I caught hell about that shit. Boy.
So that's your story. That shit has changed. It sounds like he
That's what happened.
talked to a lawyer.
Because there was a chair right inside the door, right there. She sat her ass on it, and she was fucking doing. And then remember, and,
okay,
and I was like, all right, because I didn't know how, helpful, not in a sexual way, but it was.
Did you say naked?
No,
were you going to try to say naked?
like, hey, I have to get people undressed to get. I didn't know if she's gonna help her like that, like just be homies and shit. And so I was like,
but her brother wasn't there though.
no, her brother wasn't in there then. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
That might be the why I left everybody.
Okay. Okay. So what happens was. I'm on the bus, so
that son of a bitch was stupid as fuck.
I'm on the bus and I'm still talking to Crisis. We're hanging out, and Mike, I think too. And then here comes Danny. I'm like, Danny, where's Tara? He's like, I don't know. Maybe it's. I guess she's back up in the room. And I was like, with that dude. And he's like, I guess so, man. I was like, why'd you leave her with that guy, man?
Yeah, then you got mad. I was like,
I didn't know that guy.
Bad. it's hard to be respectful on all counts.
He's blacked out on weed. He's blacked out on weed. What are you doing? Why didn't you take care of my wife? What's going on?
No matter how respectful you do, somebody's going to be mad at you. You know what I mean?
No good deed goes unpunished, is what they say.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of true.
Shit, it's like ordering a hamburger and they just look at you.
I did. I was kind of like, but it was funny because I was like, hang on, where's my wife at? And Dave was like, maybe she's back up.
Well,
you know what I mean?
She's chilling with old girl.
Yeah, I know.
This girl needs it, and I didn't know what.
I gotcha. I fucking
friend and Tara's in there, and you're back there, and I'm in a motel room with.
But anyway,
your wife and I'm like, maybe I should get the fuck up out of here. And, they probably they're women. They know how to handle each other. Don't get her to bed, and she'll be back. And that's what I was really thinking, but.
I wasn't thinking that.
No,
I was like, hang on, where's my wife? And
fuck is my wife, you motherfucker?
You were supposed to look out for her. I let her go with you, and you were supposed to come back with her. You know what I mean? To look over. Because she was drunk too. That's the whole thing behind it. Tara was drunk too. And not as much as they were, but she's like, I was not. I failed to believe that. But anyway, the moral of the story is I've kind of held it over Danny's head and gave him shit for a long time.
I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone and like y'all are in there.
Yep.
Maybe I should do it right. Yeah.
He's like, yep, they did.
I did. So I looked at the microphone like, yep.
That's not where the camera is. Oh, man. Since it's our 1 year anniversary, Danny, I thought we'd play a really special track for everybody. Rehab unreleased track of the week. Back at you. Cool hat, Danny.
Thank you. It's a new era. They don't sponsor us. They don't do anything for us. Oh my God. damn fine hat.
Are you gonna say?
Go get you one today. Help this company jump off and get their fucking brand popping across the world.
Their shit's probably already popping.
Did you just really say that?
Their shit's probably already popping. It's popping. Look at it. It's popping. They don't need help. You're trying to. Yeah. Okay. So Danny, can you want to tell us about the song after we play it or before we play it? I don't know where it was recorded or anything like that, but
I'll tell you, we recorded it. There's a place called Tree Sound Studios in Atlanta, Georgia, and Paul Diaz owns it. And there's been a lot of big artists record, Elton John to Outkast. Everybody goes there and collects. So
I've heard of it.
It's a legendary place. It's good.
Legendary.
Great.
We talked
place.
about it a bunch.
Where we did our first Southern Discovery.
Yeah.
And but anyway, he was getting married and wanted us to play his wedding at the thing. He said, if you'll do it, I'll play you whatever, and I'll since we're in the studio, I'll record it, and y'all can just have the recording to sell, and I'll mix the recording and blah, blah, blah. And so that's where the song came. And for this, it was just a goofy hook, and I just took a whole bunch of old verses that I had and just dropped them in there and to play for the band. It was just something, just adding a bunch of shit together, but at the same time trying to pay homage to my TV days when I was a child, as far as what I was watching and shit like that.
Okay.
Damn, this shit got too official. What?
No. Let's check it out. No, it's great. That's what everybody wants to hear.
No, this ain't that song. Never mind. Wrong song. I described.
Back again, that little sawed-off ass boy that y'all called a toy but could never destroy. Deployed rhymes since 9th grade. The price paid was hefty, but it kept me sane writing these types of words. So let me indulge my passion a minute, if you will, and you will witness skill at the highest level. The eye is evil when the liars see through. No disguises, people realize it's debone and mic sizzle like a junkie's gray matter. When I spill my data, I had a dream and shattered into tiny pieces and scattered. I picked them up and put them back together. What's the matter? You used to diss me, now you see me and your girl spills a bladder. Not saying I told you so, cause you remember that now. Hear me dismember tracks pal, and you all into rap now. But I ain't dissing, just respect the mission. I had a vision to put myself in this position to stop my mama from bitching. And that's just the way it goes. Time keeps rolling along. The hate and the pain and the money and the fame won't matter when I'm gone. That's just the way it goes. Why do I try so hard? The jewelry and the clothes and the cars and the hoes won't matter when I'm gone. It's been a long haul down a long hall that was part of a big maze where kids blaze to fall asleep when the thoughts won't stop till dawn. In the morning itself has you mourning nothing but hunger. I've written too many rhymes to say in a lifetime. I fought the fights, the wrong, the right. Fuck the white lines, let my little light shine. Always knew at the right time it would happen. Kept rapping like I was out of my mind, and at times I was, but I stayed true to the code of the pioneers. Never bite, never have a ghost write. The cold nights I stayed up, boombox ate my tape up, analyzing, criticizing every metaphor I made up. I wouldn't change a moment, I'm tough as woodpecker lips. Without the hardships, y'all, I probably wouldn't be shit. For a fly to hover over, I couldn't never say quit. Some things are just in your blood, maybe that's what it is. And that's just the way it goes. Time keeps rolling along. The hate
pretty
and the
strong.
rain and the money and the fame won't matter when I'm gone. That's just the way it goes. Why do I try so hard? The jewelry and the clothes and the cars and to prove I'm nice with mics. I does what I likes, high as airline flights. I stay fucked up like a herringbone with a kink. Eyes so red, blood may drip if I blink. The ink sinks in the pad. I think it may be a hit. Another dope line, forgotten what made me forget. Man, fuck it, just spit what you wrote, they gon' get. And if they don't shit, you do you and just let it rip. I came too far to go back. I had to hustle and struggle. A lot of haters hated, they were out for busting my bubble. But when it all fell apart, I stood up out of the rubble. I've been walking it like I talk it. Y'all been running from trouble. I'm catching my stride. Excuse me, please step aside, sir. What in the wide world of sports are you trying to do? Cock block and get your knock rock. Have a little pride. I work hard for mine. Make a hoe, bitch. I'm Danny Boone.
That's just the way it goes. Time keeps rolling along. The hate and the pain and the money and the fame.
I've got all about it. If I'd have never heard that again in my life,
That's just the way it goes. Why do I try so hard? The jewelry and the clothes and the cars and the hoes won't matter when I'm gone.
yeah. That's gotta be me and Lamar. Maybe not. I can't remember who I was fucking with on that.
I'm at the bass line on that. It's gotta be
Yes.
Mike. That's gotta be that. Did you hear that shit?
Or either maybe it was Lamar.
Man.
Some of his people, because Lamar, we was at a house with him in a band. He was
Damn.
in there.
That is crazy.
What you got there,
crazy,
Saucy?
crazy. I think it's time for a shot.
Oh, a shot.
1 year.
Well,
It's time.
the ball hasn't dropped yet. I have an ascending testicle.
We're gonna wait all. We're still waiting on that.
Yeah, just let me push on my belly for a little while.
Pass that salt.
Ah, that's
Push
funny.
it down.
That's funny.
We're gonna do the salt. There you go. Load up. Bump it up. Bump it up. Bump it up. Boy, you can really hear
Damn.
that. You can really hear you. Don't use too much of my. No, I'm just kidding.
Is this really happening on live?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Are you ready? Load up here.
1 year.
Yours is right over there.
Happy,
See, it says D on it.
happy adversity.
Happy adversity. Here's to 1 year.
Hey, Chef,
Get on
if
this.
you were here, we love you too. And thank you for everything that you do because you are the backbone of this whole thing. And I ain't really worth a shit without you. I love you. Everybody, peace.
1 year. Very good.
Dude.
Ooh. Wow, that's good. That is wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
We just did a shot in our for our 1 year anniversary. Me and Danny and Tara.
And Chef. And
And Chef.
And Schiff.
And Chloe.
And Chloe, and we've got Joey. Joey
and
behind
Chloe.
over here. And here's our 1 year anniversary cake, as you can see.
as you can see,
It's very sophisticated.
oh, it's good. That's good. Psh, What?
It looks
what?
delicious.
Duncan Hines, fucking fine. Ah! Sorry.
Don't blow y'all's snot all over it. Just saying.
And there you go. 1 year. Look behind. It's it's such a celebration behind us. It's,
Hold on, I gotta get this.
hang on. You better hurry.
All right, ready?
1 year. It's one. Yay! Woo! We pulled it up. All right, there we go.
I'm about,
1 year anniversary.
about to
Thank you very much.
hyperventilate on these hoes. I rock 'em, sock 'em.
Danny blew out the cake with the party with the what do you call it? The
favor.
Twizzlers with the party favor. So, you know what, you guys. Thank you very much for 1 year. Thanks for everybody for listening on the podcast. Thanks for all of our Patreons.
Definitely.
That's huge, man. That's huge. All of our Patreons. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody for hanging in here with us. All the rehab fans and everybody else and anybody that I didn't think of. We'd like to give all you guys a shout out, but you know what I mean? We love all y'all. What do you think, Danny?
Yeah, man. Tell your homies and tell all your people. We're very glad that y'all stuck with us, and we're going to keep it moving. You know, it's all good.
Yeah. Follow. You guys, please like and share and all that stuff. And I guess it's follow us on all the socials.
Totally, man. Y'all to stay out. I know with our I went to a couple of caracals here, but caracals.
With that's a shot kicking in.
I digress.
So, what was your caracal?
I can't remember what was going on now, but I went, and then but you could probably rewind it and see it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just leave me the fuck alone. Just all I'm asking.
Right. All right, man. 1 year I think that's in the bucket, as we say in the business.
That's right.
That one's in the bucket. All right. So we will see you guys.
And you've done a good job.
Hey, you've done a good job. Hey, thank you, brother.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too for putting up with him for doing a good job.
Man, it's we're all in this together, guys. We appreciate everybody listening because we wouldn't be here. All 100 of y'all. There's 100 strong, Danny. All 100 of you guys.
Love will keep us together. Squinting blood on cover. Simon, I will. All right, whatever. I will. Damn, cuz.
Be strong, you man, on me now. Ain't no man on me now. Darling, darling girl, come along.
Singing a song.
Don't mess around, cause you got to be strong. No, stop. Cause I really love you. Stop.
Go.
I've been thinking of you.
Look in your heart and let love keep us together. Whatever.
For at least a few more years or some seasons. All right, keep us together, man. All right.
I like that damn song, though. I remember that damn shit. That's like when mom's going to get her hair cut or some shit. And you're sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, you're just, sucking all that secondhand smoke and,
She did smoke back then. But it's, we had windows down for that.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
So
you know it.
good.
The 70s are cool. All right, we're out. We're out on that one. Smoking with the windows down.
I don't think we had courses. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Much love. Integrity.
Are you changing it?
Interests, challenges, circumstances. Check you next time. Podcast videos are. I'm reading it backwards. All right. Y'all do your thing.
Peace. Thank you.